So as you guys know, the trains really annoy me and I can't deal with them today. There's too many coming by, too much construction going on. So we're going to my house to film today. I got the ramps in the car, I got the toolbox, and I got all the stuff we need. And I also have what we're installing in the back. So once we get to my house, I'll show you guys what we're installing. Let's go to my home. Dang it, I literally have no gas. So we're gonna have to go get gas after this install. And we're home. What up, Chewy? Okay, let's go pop the trunk and I'll show you guys what we're installing. Here we go. You ready? You ready? Boom! We got a CX Racing front mount intercooler. So here we are, CX Racing front mount intercooler, just a baby little guy. I'll obviously upgrade the core here at some point, but for now, I just want to get all this on. And my main reason for doing this is so that for these next installs that I have coming up, I don't have to be taking off that stupid giant top mount intercooler every time because it's kind of annoying. And this will just make my life 20 times easier. Taking the front bumper off, which is the first thing we need to do. This intercooler kit looks pretty straightforward to install. It doesn't come with any instructions though, so I'm gonna be kind of guessing on where the pipes go. But it should be pretty easy, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this front bumper off. I've had it off before, it's pretty simple. And I need to get the car up on ramps so that it's just that much easier to work on. Junk! I do have to say, I need to start doing installs here more often because like, the amount of space I have right now, this is amazing. Unlike the headlight install, I actually was able to get the entire bumper off this time, which was kind of necessary anyway. And of course, I'm gonna have to remove this fluid reservoir, and it is full to the top. This might be messy. Okay, so I'm not really sure where I wanna start with this because there's no instructions. So I think I'm actually gonna start by mounting the actual intercooler itself. Now it comes with two brackets. I don't know where the heck they go, but I know the intercooler goes somewhere right here. Requires no cutting. That is the #1 cool part about this because I didn't want to cut anything. Now I know at some point I will have to get a bigger core and then cut this, but for now, this will work great. Okay, part 1 of the puzzle solved. This piece for sure goes right here. So I'm gonna pop these off, slip that in, and then we'll figure out the second part of the puzzle. Okay, I'm actually really lost on how to mount this, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and do all the piping first, and then we'll worry about that, because I don't know, there's so many brackets, it's confusing me. Okay, I'm gonna take the stock intercooler off right now. Bam, just like that, it's off, and I'm super stoked, because this is kind of what the base is gonna look like. There's just gonna be that one pipe running across. It's gonna look so much better. I'm gonna definitely probably have to paint this valve cover, because it looks like trash. Expect that probably here pretty quick. I'm so confused right now. I'm actually about to take this off, and it's probably gonna leak everywhere. No, come on, get out. What are we stuck on? Come on. Well, that thing's off. It started leaking everywhere. Now I gotta figure out what to do with it all. After 45 minutes, I finally got the first section of pipe figured out. It took me forever, but I'm pretty sure this is correct. This is just a rough mock-up, by the way, but it looks incredible. I haven't worked on this side yet because I need to actually trim this plastic right here so the pipe can slide up through there. So I'll have to do that. I actually did figure out how to put the intercooler on, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Here we go, guys. First look. It's roughly mounted up. Looks sick. Sits really far back, kind of surprised. I didn't realize it was gonna be that far back, but that's okay because that means we should have good bumper clearance. I'm gonna go ahead and find a tool to cut this, and I don't know if I have any tools here to cut it with, so we're gonna have to get crafty here. This should do the job. I just gotta be really careful not to nick the radiator. Wish me luck. Safety glasses, very important. I'm not wearing them. Very dumb. Boom, check that out. Fits perfect. Holes are cut, all the piping lines up. Now it's time to actually start securing it all together. This is the fun part. Actually, none of it's the fun part, but this is the easiest part, I think. Oh my gosh. This is really when I wish I had an electric ratchet with me. I have to hand crank all of these. One hour later. This side pretty much all tight. I need to put one more clamp here and then tighten that back one, but all this is tight, so that section's good. We're getting there. There's just so much more room though to actually work on this now, and it's so much nicer. Like, heck, I could do spark plugs without even removing the intercooler. How nice is that? Yo, this is actually nuts. So I've been thinking I've been having a boost leak, right? And this coupler that goes straight onto the throttle body, I didn't even have to unscrew it. It literally slid off. That is insane. That was for sure my boost leak. That's for sure why there's all this gunk around it. Something that just crossed my mind that I didn't check when I started this is if the stock diverter valve will fit this. So if it doesn't, I'm really screwed. Okay, it is off. Good news is it does fit. Bad news is I need some bolts with some nuts on the back because these are not threaded holes. So I'm gonna go check the box, see if there's some. And this gasket's still perfect, so that's a good sign. Perfect, so the CX Racing one did come with 2 bolts and nuts, so we can just use these. Boom, look at that. Looks real good. This install is really making me mad. If it would've came with instructions, I would've been done by now. But trying to figure out all these pipes just by looking at pictures, like look how similar these two are. You know, it's just got a little more curve to it. So trying to figure out from a picture which pipe goes where is a nightmare, and the pictures that CX Racing has on their website are horrible. So anyway, yeah, that's my little rant. I'm still working on this thing. I'm starting to get angry. Okay, so it's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and all the piping is on, it's all tight. The intercooler is not completely tight yet, but it's still pretty solid, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up and just make sure everything's okay, because I don't want, you know, to mess anything up. Let me get a quick start on her. Sounds good. I know I'm really not gonna be able to feel because it's not making any boost. Still gonna give it a feel. No idea if I have a boost leak or not because I don't have anyone to help me tell. Okay, so the plan now is to secure the front mount intercooler. Then I'm going to put the front bumper back on. The next day or two, I'm gonna do a boost leak test, which I've never done before, so I'll have to build a little thing for it. But anyway, it's running good right now, which is great. No signs of it leaking, but like I said, it's kind of hard to tell. So anyway, let's get this front bumper on, get this thing back on the ground, and go for a drive. Okay, so I put the bumper on, and it looks like I need to cut a lot of this scoop stuff off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the jigsaw blade going again, and then we'll give it a chop chop. Okay, after a bunch of cutting and got this nice clean edge, and I cut it so that I could keep that stock little splitter or whatever. It's not really a splitter, but you know what I mean. So anyway, this should fit now. I'm gonna pop this on. All right, it's now 5 o'clock. Intercooler is officially on. All the piping is tight. Look at that. Just a baby little intercooler sneaking through there. You can kind of see it down here as well, but no one would ever know that there's an intercooler there. I did not notice that that thing was coming out. Oops. There's gotta be something that goes wrong always. Barely even made a mess. What a great install. I was so pumped, and then I went to put the hood down, and what do you know? It hits the intercooler piping. So I guess I have no choice. I am taking this top stuff off, and I guess at least it sheds some weight, and then hopefully the hood still shuts with that off. If not, I'm taking the hood off. All right, there she is. Let's go. Okay, I just gotta load up all this junk, and then we can go get some gasoline. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and flash the stage 3 cob tune, but I wanna let you guys know, I'm not gonna be keeping this tune for very long. I'm not gonna be ripping on it. I'm gonna be driving it very easy. We'll do 1 or 2 rips tonight, just to make sure there's no boost leaks, so we can ensure that the car is good. And then I'm waiting for a PCV plate, catch cans. We're gonna install all that, and then we'll get an actual tune put on it. So, I'm not gonna rip it, okay? Well, I mean, I'll rip it like 1 or 2 times in this video for you guys, obviously, because, you know, I kind of want to experience it if there's no leaks. Definitely not ripping on it without little gas. Change map, stage 3. Okay, let's start up. Everything's normal, everything's good. Let's go get gas. I've never had this car this slow ever. And we made it, and I'm pretty sure I almost ran out of gas. Okay, so got gas, drove it here, no issues so far. I'm gonna pop the hood, listen for stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a boost leak. Well, everything sounds good, looks good, so I guess let's go on our first true rip. If this thing goes, it's time to go. Here we go. I feel like there has to be a boost leak. You know, there's just no way I did this perfect first time. First pull, here we go. I'm nervous. Oh my, look how much traffic there is. Are you kidding me? It's all headlights. Of course, I'm all ready to go, and then there's 750 cars coming down the road. Okay, after straight up 5 minutes, not even kidding. Here we go, first pull. Oh, there's a red light. Are you kidding me? Oh well. Oh my. Oh my. It's a different animal. I gotta restrain myself. I'm gonna do one last pull and then I'm done. No more pulls until I get a proper tune and the other mods that I want to put on here. I just had to feel it once. And it's a different animal. Oh my god. Here we go. I do have to say, guys, it is running very well. There's no issues, all the numbers look great. It still doesn't make me feel safe with this tune. I'm still gonna get a different one, and yeah. But the front mount intercooler so far is sick. And we're back, and look at the trip mileage. That's not a good number right there. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood. If everything was good, this was a successful install. So I better leave it running. Yep, everything looks good that I can see. Cool, everything sounds good. Sounds normal. Anyway, this is the front mount intercooler. Oh wait, you can't even see it. Straight sleeper out here. So I still need to fix a couple things on the bumper, but otherwise it's fully installed. We need to do a boost leak test soon to make sure that there are no boost leaks, just to be positive before I get a tune, because I don't want to get tuned with a boost leak. And yeah, so that's the speed. That's the front mount. Lots more to come. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Austin B Burner. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Don't worry, I am getting a new tune.